Okay, good afternoon to everyone. Please revise the portions quickly. We studied what is market interest rate, the factors affecting market interest rate. Then we discussed simple interest, compound interest. After that, ROR, then fixed interest rate, fluctuating interest rate. There we had so many new terms: base rate, margin, MIBOR. Then in the previous class, we discussed EMI quickly. What is the full form of MIBOR? Who will tell me? MIBOR.
Mumbai
Anila.
Interbank Offered Rate.
Mumbai Interbank Offered Rate. That's right. What is MIBOR? What is it? Who will try? Fast.
It's a rate at which Mumbai banks in Mumbai offer loans to one another.
Very good. Yes, the banks in Mumbai in their market, the interest rate based on which the loans are taken between the banks. Okay. EMI. What is EMI? Full form. What is EMI? EMI. Tomlin. EMI.
Ma'am, equated monthly installment.
Okay. Karthik, tell me what is EMI?
Ma'am, it is a payment of fixed amount in certain in during certain months.
Every month. Equated monthly installment. We are repaying the loan as installments every month. Okay. And we discussed that there are two methods for calculating Is it clear? Basil, switch on the video. Long time. Only 8 in the class. Many have left. Okay. Power failure doesn't mean that you will go away from the class. You will sign off. No, you have to rejoin. Karthik, is it clear, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. See? Tomlin is back. Okay. Is it clear, Anila? Did you get the concept?
Yeah.
Okay. Sharath. How about Sharath?
No, ma'am.
No, no. Okay, I'll explain again. Listen, this is the loan amount, 10 lakh. Okay, this 10 lakh we have to repay back to the bank. Am I right? We should repay this repay it to bank. We repay this in monthly installment called EMI. Okay, EMI calculation is done using Excel, or you can use the scientific calculators. Okay, Sharad, we saw how to calculate EMI with Excel using the argument, using the function PMT. That part is over. Okay, clear. That way we found out the EMI. This EMI includes the interest portion as well as principal amount. Okay, this EMI has got interest as well as principal. A portion of this 16,600 goes to interest part and a portion goes to principal amount. How to calculate interest? Interest is calculated using this formula. 10 lakhs into 10 by 100. 10 by 100 means the rate. The rate into 1 by 12 into 1 by 12. Why do we use 1 by 12? Why do we use 1 by 12 for what? I'm waiting for your response. Why? For what are we using this 1 by 12?
Because there are 12 months and
Yeah, right. Good, good. Yes, to get the monthly interest. Quarterly, if it is quarterly, you go for 1 by 4. If it is half yearly, you go for half, 1 by 2. Likewise, here it is monthly. So we use 1 by 12. Okay. By doing that, we got the interest amount as 8,333. Okay. Now, I told you this 16,600 is the EMI. This EMI includes interest part as well as principal. So, interest is, we know the interest. So, when interest is reduced from this amount, we get the portion that belongs to the balance. 8,267 belongs to what? Principal. This is principal. And this is interest. 8,333 is for interest. 8,267 is for principal. Now, for the next month, to calculate the interest, first we use 10 lakh to calculate the interest. To calculate the interest amount for the next month, we reduce this balance amount from balance means this one 8,600 and 8,000 to how much is it 267. 8,267 has been the portion of principal from 10 lakhs 10 lakh minus 8,267. This is see when 8,267 is reduced from 10 lakhs, you get this 9,91,733. So the principal amount has reduced to 9,91,733. It is upon this 9,91,733 we find the interest for the next month using this. Now 9,91,733 into 10 by 100 into 1 by 12. This will give you the interest 8,264. EMI is constant, same every month equal amount is made as EMI. Again, next month, this 16,600 includes this amount as well as principal amount. To find out the portion to the principal amount, reduce 8,264 from 16,600. Likewise, so here this is the main point. The balance get reduced, diminishes. That is the highlight. That is a point to be noted. Finally, what happens is at last, at the end of the loan period, the balance becomes zero. Okay, by doing this, by continuing this process, you get the balance amount zero. But in the fixed method, this is not happening. Upon the 10 lakh only, we are finding the interest for the whole year. The principal amount is not getting reduced. It is fixed only. Okay, this is the difference. The flat rate EMI, a fixed rate EMI, and reducing balance method or diminishing balance method. Did you get the idea? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now I am satisfied seeing your faces. Now let's move on to the next topic, new topic, savings bank accounts. Savings bank account. What is savings bank account? You have learned types of bank accounts, isn't it? Savings bank account is a interest-bearing account. Interest-bearing account held at the bank or any other financial institution that provides a modest interest rate. You know, we all have savings accounts in the banks. Okay, we open an account in the bank and that is savings bank account. And it is interest bearing interest. The amount that we deposit that is there in this account will get interest upon that amount. Interest bearing account. And the interest rate is not that high interest. You get only a modest rate. Okay, now the interest provided by the banks on savings bank account is 4% annually. Okay, annually for 1 year, you get 4% interest. So our next task is to find out how much is the interest for 1 day. Okay, 4% is for the annual interest rate. For 1 year, you get 4% interest rate. What will be the interest for 1 day? In the savings account, the interest is calculated daily basis, on the daily basis. So how do you find interest for 1 day? We know, let me repeat, to find out something quarterly, we go for 1/4. Half yearly, we go for 1/2. Monthly, 1/12. So daily is 1/365. We have 365 days in an year. So to calculate the interest for 1 day, so 4% into 1/365. That will give you point. When you do that, you get something like a 0.109, some likewise. But we take it as 0.011. When you do the calculation, you get some amount like this. 0.01098761, something like that you'll get. So we are taking it as 0.011%. So this is the interest rate. Don't forget, this will be asked. I'll be asking this. What is the interest rate for savings account? 4%. What is that 4%? It is annual interest rate. So how will you calculate the interest for one day? Daily interest rate. That is 4 into 1 by 365. And other point to be noted, to be kept in mind is that the interest will be calculated on the lowest balance on that day. If suppose in my savings account, morning there was 9,000 rupees. I went to a hotel, had food for 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 got reduced. Then the balance is 8,000. Okay. And again, I deposited 10,000 rupees. So now the balance became 18,000 rupees. So what is the lowest balance available on that day? So here the lowest balance was 9,000 in the morning. So that will be considered for interest calculation. On that particular day, what was the lowest balance in the account? It is upon that amount the interest will be given to us. The timetable has changed. There is change in the timing also. So please be careful with the timing. Join on time. Okay. So now let us see the calculation. Calculation of interest on savings account. We are moving to calculation of interest on savings account. How to calculate? It's easy. Only this percentage, 4%, 0.011%, only that has to be applied. Nothing complicated. So we are going to see how to calculate interest on savings account. Okay. Let's see. So let's take two cases. The first case is in the case of fixed amount. Fixed amount. I have a savings account and in my account there is 50,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees. And it is fixed. I'm not making any changes to it. I'm not depositing any amount. I'm not withdrawing any amount. So this is constant, fixed in my savings account. Okay. So how will we calculate the interest? 50,000 into 0.011 divided by 100. 0.011. 50,000 into 0.011 divided by 100. Okay. That is for one day. The interest is for one day. One day. One day. So when you do this, we get 5.5. So for this 50,000 on a single day, I will get 1.5 rupees as interest. So that monthly, for that month, how much will I get? Monthly, for that particular month, how much will I get? This is for one day. So monthly means into 30. This is for one day. So for 30 days, how to find 5.5 into 100? I'm sorry, 5.5 into 30. 30. So for that particular month, I will get 165 rupees. 165 rupees as interest. Did you get me? This is the case where the amount in the savings account is fixed. 50,000 is there. It is not changing. I'm not Withdrawing, I am not depositing. Okay, clear? Okay, now going to the next type, that is when it varies. The amount in the account keeps on changing. Okay, it is going to change. In the earlier case, 50,000 was fixed there. I was not using the savings account. But coming to here, coming to the next type, here we are going to see how will be the calculation when the amount changes. See here, can you see the screen? Is it clear, the table? See, initial, the type is initial. That means in the beginning, beginning, begin, I'm beginning. On the first day, I have 50,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees. Okay. And on the 11th day, I am depositing 20,000 rupees. Okay. So when is the deposit taking place? On the 11th day. So till 11th, how many days are there? We have 10 days. First day to 11th day, we have 10 days. So for the 10 days, there is only 50,000 in the account. I am depositing 20,000 on the 11th day. So till 10th day, I am having 50,000 only. So for one day, how much is it? 50,000, we calculated it. 50,000 into 0.011 divided by 100. One day, my interest is 5.5. Any doubt here? Wait, that is for one day. Wait there. One day. And I told you, for 10 days, my amount was fixed. For 10 days. So, one day, 5.5. For 10 day, how much? Into 10 is equal to 55 rupees. For 10 days, I got 55 rupees. This step is clear? Okay? Okay. Now, so 10 days are over. Up to 10 days, only 50,000 is in there in the account. On the 11th day, what is happening? On the 11th day, I have deposited 20,000. Deposited 20,000. So, morning there was 50,000 on the 11th day. And by afternoon, I deposited 20,000. So, in total, how much is there in the account? 70,000 is there in the account. But I told you, upon which amount is the interest calculated? Sharat?
The lowest amount.
Lowest. Very good. Lowest. So which is the lowest amount?
50,000.
How much?
50,000.
I'm not clear.
50,000.
50,000. Right. Okay. So 50,000 was there. I deposited 20,000. So my balance became 70,000. So what is the lowest balance? Lowest balance is 50,000. So on the 11th day, interest is calculated on 50,000 itself. 50,000, again 50,000 into 0.011. That will give you 5.5. Even though there was a deposit of 20,000 and the balance became 70,000, but still for the savings account, the interest is calculated on the lowest balance, which was 50,000 on that day. Okay, so that's about the 11th day. Now coming to 12th day. 12th day, and on 21st, we have a 12th day. 12th day is there. Keep it in the mind. And on the 21st day, I am withdrawing 30,000. Okay, 21st day. 21st day means how many days? From 12th to 21st, we have 9 days. 9 days. 9 days. Okay, for 9 days, how is the interest calculated? It is upon 70,000. So my account balance is 70,000. From the 12th day to the 21st day, from 12th to 21st, my balance is 70,000. So it is upon 70,000 that I calculate the interest. 70,000 into 0.011 divided by 100 into 9 days. This will give you 1 day information, 1 day information into 9 days. That will give you the amount 69.3. So the balance was 70,000 till then. On 21st, what is happening? 21st, I withdrew 30,000. 30,000 is withdrawn. 70,000 was there. From that, I withdrew 30,000. So the balance is now 40,000. 40,000. Then, upon which amount is the interest calculated? Think and tell me. Which amount? Why no response? There was 70,000 rupees and I withdrew 30,000. So on 21st, I have the balance 40,000. So it is upon which amount that we calculate the interest? All are sleeping. How much? 40,000. 40,000. Right, Aditya? 40,000. Why 40,000? Morning there was 70,000 rupees. I withdrew 30,000. Evening the balance became 40,000. So the interest is calculated on the lowest amount. Lowest. So what is the lowest amount? It is 40,000. Okay, 40,000. So 40,000 into 0.001, sorry, 0.011 divided by 100. That will give you 1 day. And to get from 21st to 30, in a month, we have 30 days. So how many days more left? We have 10 more days. So into 10 will give you, that is this into 10 will give you 44 rupees. This is how the interest calculation takes place in the savings account. Savings account. See, when I submit the attendance, I'll be giving 2 attendance. The first entering attendance as well as by the end of the session attendance. 2 attendance are there for me. So some will enter only towards the end so that they get the attendance. No. Please keep that in your mind. Whoever joins in the beginning on and don't leave in between. So I'll be taking attendance both the time. So hope this is clear. Just understand, as banking students, you should be aware of the interest calculation. When you meet somebody outside, when your cousins come and meet you, what are you learning? What are the subjects you study? Accountancy, banking. Wow, banking. So just tell me, how is EMI calculated? So as a banking student, you should confidently tell them how the calculations take place. No other school is having banking subject. Okay, so that's it. So just refresh your mind. Just see once again what happened in savings bank account. I'll share the screen. Read it peacefully. Peacefully read it. Oh my God. Savings bank account. When the interest was fixed, when there is no deposit or withdrawal, what happened? What was happening in the interest? And when there is fluctuations in the balance, when there is deposits, frequent deposits, withdrawal, that takes place. Here I have just mentioned only 3 to 4 transactions. But usually, as you know, savings bank, we always purchase a deposit, purchase, deposit. All the withdrawal deposits are done from savings account. So in a single day itself, you will have so many transactions. And let me discuss this fast. Advantages of savings bank account. What are the advantages? It's time up. I'll wind up soon. Liquidity. That is the first point. Liquidity means you can withdraw your money anytime. If you have an ATM card, you can anytime, isn't it? You wrote it in your exam. Very convenient to withdraw money anytime. Liquidity. Emergency fund. If you are in an emergent situation, it is very urgent. So you can go withdraw your amount from your savings bank account. That is another advantage. Interest earned. Even though the interest is less, still you get some interest on the amount. So that's a benefit. If you keep it idle inside your purse, will you get an interest? No. So if it is in the savings account, you get interest rate. So how many points? 3 points. Liquidity, emergency fund, interest earned. Interest earned. And as we say, there is disadvantages also. Disadvantages. Low interest rate. Low interest rate. Low interest rate. Interest rate when compared to other kind of investments like bonds and all, this is very less. Interest rate is very less. Easy access. That is a disadvantage. Even though it is an advantage, still it is a disadvantage. Why disadvantage? We will have a temptation to withdraw. Feel like having an ice cream. We withdraw the amount. Even if the situation is not urgent, not at all an emergency situation, still we have the temptation to purchase, to make unnecessary purchases, unnecessary expenses. So that is a disadvantage. Only 2 points as disadvantage. Okay, by this I stop today's class. Shall we wind up? See you in the last session. I came today only. I realized today is my day for you. Throughout today, isn't it? Only my periods. Saturday is also going to be like this. You will see me only. Okay. So see you in the last session. We are going to have so much of fun in the last session. Okay, bye. See you.